Alright guys, sorry it's been a while since my last video. I've been doing some setup preparation for this playthrough, and really there wasn't anything to really show because, well, I hadn't done anything really. I have an existing character on here, but we're about to create a new one which will delete that character because I was doing some testing and I don't want to get any levels or anything on this playthrough other than what I have, other than what's already there, like organically and the legit way. So we're going to create a new character, and I will tell you, be ready for some chaos because I went in here in admin mode yesterday to just test some things out, see if some things work, and see if it make sure the mods are working, and it seemed to be working pretty good. Um, And so, yeah, let's get into it. So we're going to create a character. I already have my character pretty much preset. So I'm just going to put in um, this right here. We're going to go here to create. And then we're going to spawn down this way because I think this is going to have the most, actually, no, we're going to spawn over here. It's going to be closest to the most resource rich areas, I think. It says, warning, this will destroy your previous survivor. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Yes, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to delete or destroy our previous survivor. We're not trying to have a survivor that already has levels pumped into him because I was doing stuff with them. I want this to be a fresh playthrough. Now, usually I would just go find an open plot of land that had semi-flat areas and lots of resources around it. But in this mod, in this playthrough, we are going to find ourselves um a area to go that isn't going to be um open because there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen on this playthrough, and we're not trying to be in the middle of it. The idea here is to survive, and we're going to try and conquer not only the bosses on mod, but also the bosses on the map. We gotta do both. That is the plan. And that's what I was talking about right there. Yeah, see, right now what I'm doing, I'm looking for an area to build that's going to be kind of hidden away from danger, but it's big enough for me to put stuff down in. It's kind of looking to build like in a cave. Most gonna treat this like I would a PvP playthrough. We're trying to hide. We're not trying to be visible by the stuff on this map. Oh, there we go. And that was an alpha dodo. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of death. I'm just trying to find a base spot. That's that first thing. I always set my base because life on Ark is a lot easier when you've got a base set up and you've got a bed that you can put down and all that good stuff. It's a lot harder when you got nothing to put down. This has potential. Now, those of you who watched my videos on my servers that I have that I run. This is one of them, but this one has very different rates and very different, much closer to official, but I'm not going to have to deal with all of the pillaring, and we're not going to have to deal with all of the bases everywhere got to load in and the lag and all that. There should be next to no lag, especially on the island. On the island, there's literally no reason for lag. Get rid of that. As you can see on this one, I only have it times 10 on the levels. That's just to help with a lot of the issues that we're going to be facing in this playthrough. This is going to be one of them that's going to be. I've seen other people play this mod and literally rage quit like 10 times in a day. So we are going to do daily 1 hour playthroughs and then, or plays, and I'm not going to do anything on this server without recording it. Unless, I have to do something that's like really like, who wants to watch that all day? That thing. That might be a different situation. I think we're going to put one right here. I think this is a nice, I think we're going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to try it. I'm going to put a waypoint down here so I can get back to it. The main reason I have the rates up a little higher than official is because I'm not trying to make this take all day long. It would take forever. Do an hour a day. You know, for make sure that waypoint went through. I don't think it did. Do this for an hour a day, constantly is a little crazy, if you ask me. If you're going to be doing it at, official type rate. So breeding is going to be boosted. The taming is going to be boosted. Is boosted. So it's not going to be like a regular playthrough like you would see on official. First of all, there's mods, and I think there is a Primal Chaos official mod, what you call it, official, like an official, I'm trying to think, the like an official server. But like I said, I'm not trying to do official with this because it would take forever, and I don't really have I have other plans, other videos I want to make. I don't have the time to be sitting here messing around with, doing one thing for like a year. I'd rather, do this for a few months, and then my plan is to go and do this map and then do aberration. Maybe we'll probably do aberration with something else, either an overhaul mod or a mod that makes aberration different, so in the sense. And then extinction, I'm planning on doing RTV. I talked to one of the guy that made RTV. He reached out and said how much he liked, appreciated the testing out his mod, trying out his mod, and I was telling him that I think that it would be great to do a playthrough on on Operation. I mean, on Operation, on Extinction with that mod. But yeah, the plan is to do each map, and every map will have a different sort of style to it, I guess. Right word for it. Every playthrough will be slightly different. Let's see if I have unlocked the hatchet yet. So I don't like doing the same thing over and over again in just a different way. I think that would get a little tedious. Okay, got that. I think it might be open. I think it might be good now. I might be able to make one now. I have auto engrams unlocked, so I don't have to worry about trying to. There it is. Trying to unlock certain engrams. Plus, while you're sitting there trying to unlock them, they're gonna. Right now, this area seems somewhat safe, but I guarantee you we're gonna run into some danger at some point. And so, just to avoid all that, we're going to be um, we're getting this thing built up pretty quick. I'm just getting this thing out the way so that I can. That's weird. My weight should be going up a lot more than it is. I must not be gathering as much. I just not. It's just, yeah, I think the gathering on this is a lot lower than what I usually have it at. And that's because I forgot about that. And that is because I'm trying to. I have a lot of other boosts on this server already, so I don't want everything boosted because I do want it to be challenging. If it was just boosted like crazy, then it would be way too easy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start putting down some foundations. Let's go down here. I should have some unlocked. Yes, I do. Do I have wooden ones unlocked yet? Nope, not yet. Okay, that's fine. Right now, the main idea is to get some foundations down. We got to eat some food because we're getting hungry. Let me go get some water here. 7 another dangerous. That's why I got the waypoint down because I'm probably going to die at some point. I can almost guarantee you that death will happen. Let's go this way. I can almost guarantee you that death is going to happen, and it's going to happen a lot. Let's go this way. Try and outrun that dude. I think that's a toxic Dilophosaur. Let's go this way here real quick, get some water. Try not to die in the process. There's gonna be a lot of dying and a lot of putting a lot of starting over and just lots of death. Let's see here. We're going to put it into weight. Let's see here. see, everything's at times 10, so these numbers should only go up by 10 times whatever the official is at. Which I'm not too sure. I can't remember exactly what the official is for all of them. I used to know because I used to play official quite a lot. And I like official. It's a more challenging way to play than just to play modded all the time. But the problem with it is that whereas it's an easier way to play, or it's a fun way to play. The problem is that it has so many issues with people doing things on there that are like, well, you got people who want to play, but you got these big ass buildings everywhere, and which is okay. I like making big bases. Don't get me wrong. I make big bases all the time on my server. I do it all the time, and that's something. The problem. The problem is that they kill it around them so much that that's just the base. It's like I understand why they're doing that, but you realize there's other people that want to play this game. I heard, I hear the Dilophosaur. Whoopee, let's get out of here. I mean, he left the area, but he did not. That's a toxic Dilophosaur. Even if I had up in my hands, I am not taking on that guy yet. I need something a little bit stronger than a darn than a stone pickaxe and a hatchet, stone hatchet. Just a little bit. It's not got to be anything OP, just something that's a little bit sharper. Which is why we're getting our foundations down so we can build a wall. So we can try and be protected from these darn things. We don't want trying to get where I can. What we don't want um, is to get killed right next to our base either, because then we're just going to spawn back and they're going to keep killing us every time. When we come back, they're going to kill us. I say us, but you know what I mean. Me, basically, because I know I'm playing. Everyone always says that, and I think it's just to make you guys feel included, which I think it's good because as a viewer myself, I appreciate the person doing the um, talking on the playthrough is actually wanting to include I feel like they want to include you in what's going on. What did that go up to? Just curious. Oh damn. Yep. It might seem a little excessive, but trust me, it is not. Okay, we got most our front foundations taken care of. Then we're gonna do the backside foundations. We're gonna put a wall up on the front, on the back, the front side first. On this side first, but we need to make more foundations. And we're starting in a thatch. Some might be like, "Why are you doing it with thatch?" The reason is because it's gonna get upgraded, but it's all we have to work with right now. This will at least get us protected from people. Main thing is getting to where they won't be able to see you. That is the main goal. Is you want to be where they can't see you. Because a lot of these dinos, it's not like in regular ARK where, you know, you might have a chance to defend yourself once they attack you. No, you're dead. You're gonna die. You're gonna die quickly. You're gonna get one shot. You see now, I first spawned in, I got attacked by the alpha dodo. That, you've seen that. And so, you know, it's pretty, it's pretty easy to get killed in this game. And with this, especially with this mod. I mean, ARK itself, you can die a lot anyway. But in this specific type of ARK, you're gonna die a lot. Okay, so I needed wood. I think I needed fiber too. Where are you at? There you are. Yeah, we need some more fiber. Lots and lots of fiber. So hopefully today, at some point, we get the acro. Because if we get the acro, I'll be doing a video on that today. I was gonna do on the crunch, but the crunch was kind of light in information and stuff. I mean, and I was just like, well, there's not much to really talk about. Got the excellent adventure. I've never actually played with that event. I never did the events on ASE because I just never had time to mess with them. And so it should be good right here. Oh. Never had time to mess with them on ASE. And so because of that, I never really did much with them. So I mean, but I enjoy playing with them now. It's pretty fun to play with them now. But I never did it on ASC. So in ASA, you know, partly I think it was because of the fact that they didn't have a whole lot of mod stuff going on. That should do it for that side. Let's get our foundation set up on this side. Do one right here. Over here and hide real quick so we can see what we need to make more. Got that going. Let's do. Yes, I have movement speed on here because, as I said, I mean, I understand why unofficial you would not want it done. I don't really mess with it on my unofficial playthrough, where I, just all my normal stuff because I've already got boosted stuff on that server on that cluster, so it's no point in really boosting that. And the main reason I have that boosted is because it's set up as like a build server. People go on there on that cluster. A lot of them don't do boss fights; they just do like to build. So I thought, well, why make it easier on them by making it to where they actually have a fighting chance? And so that was something that we decided to do on that server. And so it's worked pretty good. I mean, I enjoy playing on it. It's fun. At least I should. I mean, I pay for it, so I would think that I had better enjoy it. All right, so let's see here. We're going to build a wall. Only one of them, but that's okay. That's all we need for now. One wall will do good. Got to start somewhere. We'll put it there. That's fine. We got to cover the side too. The goal here is to make it, have enough room for us to put stuff inside there, and once we get more stronger, we can build more out in the open. It's just kind of still in the open, but I mean, a lot of the caves on the island you can't really build in on PvE. I could change that setting, but I've already changed enough settings. Problem is, you never know if certain things are going to aggro to you, um, or if they're going to leave you alone, because this is a modded playthrough, so certain things could aggro to you, and that don't usually aggro to you, and certain things could really um, leave you alone. I mean, you never know. And if it's a toxic pteranodon or volcano one or one of the other modded ones on this server, then it's gonna try and kill you. Each of those things are colored. You'll see like a red one, or you see a green one that's toxic, and and they go up from there. Let's see, crafting skill. We're gonna put that up. So and we'll start out with that. So a thatch build. Right now we're getting a wall put up. Right now we're getting a wall put up, and we're gonna put up a door on one side so we can get in and out. But we're gonna do that first. That way. And the next thing we gotta do is then we gotta start getting ourselves to the point where we can start killing stuff. We gotta make a weapon, get some hide, go find like normal ARK, except a lot harder because think certain things that may have been easy to kill in ARK survival, normal vanilla ARK, you can't just go kill in this ARK. It won't work. We should have enough now to make some more walls. Where you at? There it is. It's mixed in all of the stuff I have on here. Okay, we have 14 walls. I think we just need 5 for now. Make some more foundations too. In a second here. I have the XP also boosted slightly just to make it a little quicker to get things done because otherwise we could be sitting here a while. Okay, we're gonna go in here now. I'm not going where I'm crouching because there's still an opening over this way, and I'm trying not to get killed at where my base is going to be at because that would be a bad situation. We'd have to spawn in, drag them away from our area, and then yeah, it would take a while. I've done that before, and it's not usually recommended. So say that I don't usually recommend that you getting yourself killed at your base, especially in a mod like this where everything. Let's see, there we go. Everything's gonna try and kill you pretty much. I think I got the foundations down. Is it enough? Yeah, it's enough. Good. Just enough. I'm gonna try and harvest that, but it's not real. Now, this server is password protected for right now because as I'm playing through it, I'm still doing some testing. And on May 1st, for those of you who do play on my cluster, there's not a lot of people on my cluster, but there's a few. For anybody watching this who could be playing on my cluster, who's interested in playing on the cluster, We do have a rotation map that currently is set for operation. It will be changing to um, it will be changing to um, which is it, extinction on May 1st. And this will be going to Scorched Earth. We'll be doing a Scorched Earth playthrough for this one. I haven't decided if that's going to be the RTV one or if we're going to do a different one. We might do RTV on that one. Oh shoot, I'm stuck now. Let me see if I can break this lock. Nope. Um, I have to eat my implant. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get out of here otherwise. Yep. All right. Well, we have to eat our implant. We don't have a whole lot of stuff. I mean, none of this is really that big a deal. We can get it back pretty easily. Wait for it to count down. Um, but yeah, back where we were. Yeah, that was good. But I think we might do RTV for Scorched Earth, and then when Apparition comes out, we'll do. I'm not gonna get it back because it's gonna be in that hole. I'm not going in that hole again. When Extinction comes out, I'm thinking about doing Docks. Docks is one I considered doing for this playthrough, but I really didn't want to because of the fact that it's a very difficult one, and I wasn't trying to do a difficult one to start out my playthrough, like one that difficult. I mean, this is gonna be hard enough. I mean, I spawned in right away at the beach, and I got killed within a few seconds. You know, by Alpha Dodo. So, you know, we're not we're not exactly trying to get killed by an Alpha Dodo or a toxic Dilapidatory we ran into twice, the same one. I'm not sure where it's at now. We do have other mods on this server. You won't find them on any other one. Um, I'm considering adding them. I just have to figure it out. But their problem is I have a lot of people that play console on this cluster, including myself, who have cosmetics that they really like and don't want to necessarily um, have to get rid of them. And so, because of that, what is this right here? I think I looked at this on the testing I did. Chaos bed. Got got to kill a toxic creature to get them. Okay. Um, but yeah, so we'll see what happens with it all. It's going to be an interesting playthrough, that's for sure. Let's get some walls built if we can. Not yet. What do we need? Need more wood. Okay. Gotta bring out the hatchet. Here. Cut this down. I also have a stacking mod on here which will reduce the amount of weight of items in my inventory. And so we got walls we can make now. Wood walls. Let's get the actual thing up first. Once we do that, we'll be good. we have to make one of them. What is? Oh, it's thatch. We need more thatch too. Okay, we'll make that one, and we'll come back and make the. We'll come back and make a Man, you know, I'm gonna think I'm a little crazy, but we're gonna put a door right here, small door, so that certain things can't get through. I'm trying to do this in a hurry, kind of, because we don't really want to make a door yet. We don't want to be here. Let's see, I got enough for wood one. Do I have enough for? I may not have enough thatch for a thatch door, which is kind of funny. I do have enough for a thatch door. Okay, that'd be kind of funny, in my opinion. No, got enough for a wood one, not thatch one. It's possible. If you don't have enough thatch, you have enough wood, not enough thatch. You could have enough for a wood one, not a thatch one. Um, okay, we're gonna get over here again. We are going to get some thatch. So we're gonna switch weapons, tools. I mean, so far it's not too bad of an area, but traditionally you're gonna be safer in the safer areas, even on a mod like this. It's just not gonna be as safe as it would be in a non-overhaul mod playthrough. So, you know, that's just how that goes. There we go. That's more like it. All right, and then we're going to put another point into health. Food and water is good. It's good. I always lose track of that, so I always want to make sure that I got that buttoned down because I know myself. I will forget all about my um. I will forget all about the my health, my food and everything, and all of a sudden I'll be sitting here like, what am I gonna do? Put door wall right there, wall there, wall. Nope, not there. A few more. I gotta make a few more walls, and then we can start working on building one out of wood. We're gonna build this thing out of wood. Actually, stone, and when we get the stuff for it, we're gonna build it out of metal. That's the plan. Eventually build this thing out of metal. We want to do. We want to have it built out of metal eventually. What did I do that for? No one saw that. I got myself stuck again. But you all did too, huh? Yep. I would have thought the same thing. You idiot. Get yourself stuck again. Alright, let's see here. I need more fiber. I just need a couple more walls, I think. Like three more walls probably. You guys wouldn't mind that noise you all just heard, but it's this is Primal Chaos, not regular ARK. So I'm being a little bit thing. But in today's episode of this, my plan is basically to get the beginnings of the base done, tell you guys a little bit what's going on, and so we talked about the upcoming changes. This will be a live. This will be available to everybody right now. Not right now. This will be available to everybody on May 1st. Once I've make sure that there's no bugs that are going on, and make sure that you guys will have a clean playthrough. I could activate it sooner, I might, if I play on this for a few days and there's no issues that I experience, then I'm yeah, I will probably go ahead and um, open it up for everybody to play. I just don't want people getting on here and then having progress and then end up having an issue where they end up losing their character or losing progress because you won't be able to bring your character other maps over here. I'm not allowing that. The reason is because of the fact that um, they're going to have two different types of playthroughs. This is going to be more of a um, it's going to be more of like a survival, more so than normal. Now, see, we're actually safe, and yeah, this is more of a survival type thing, whereas the other playthroughs, the other maps are more of a what can I put this one? The other maps are more of a I don't like this one right here. We're gonna have to stretch it out a little bit. But it's more of a survival. The other ones are more just like have some fun, build, do things without having to worry too much about. A lot of people they don't like the intensity of ARK. They like playing ARK. They don't like the intensity of things like this, for instance, or even regular ARK with its intensity that you can get sometimes. And so, for them, for that reason, you know, a lot of people saying that like your cluster, but it's real, you know, when I before when I didn't have a lot of boosts on things, and I mean, I first started playing, I didn't like this. I didn't like playing with this either. But as I've been playing for a while now. I've gotten better, and I think once you get better at the game, you tend to be able to deal with the things ARK will throw at you a lot easier. Instead of you sitting there going, "Oh, I can't," this and that. You're like, "Oh, yeah, this this is easy, really." And I wouldn't say easy, but it's a lot easier than. I don't have enough yet. I need more thatch. Okay. Um, it's a lot easier than some other. Um, it's a lot easier than it was when I first started. I think that is a toxic turtle. It's green. I don't have any events on here yet. We will be having the excellent adventure on here once the once we once we get once that actually comes out. I tried installing it on here yesterday, and I got a little irritated with the person who was uh, the manager on the Discord of Chris Forge because look, ARK has had events all the time. They have events like every few months or less. Less than that sometimes. They just had the Valentine's Day event. Now they're already coming out with the excellent adventure here. But usually I can add the mod to the cluster temporarily. I can add it temporarily until the update hits. That way, when the update hits, I don't got to worry about it. It just update. You go update the mod. You already got installed. You don't have to wait for it to install. It's already done. Just update it, and then you're good to go. Well, for some reason, I can't seem to find that ever. For some reason, the mod. Let me fix this real quick. For some reason, the mod was um, not available in the store. You could not get it. It's not even, I mean, it's available to download on your in the store itself, but you go to the mod page, that should be good. All right. When you go to the mod page, like the mod list in the server side, to add the mods to the server, it's not there. And I said, what's up with this? And they go, and the lady that was talking, or guy, I don't know, if lady or guy, you can never tell with usernames nowadays. But the guy that I was talking to, the person, they were referring me to the mod store, and I was like, I know it's there. It's not available to add to the server, and it usually is. And they were basically trying to tell me that I didn't know what I was talking about, and then she, you know, finally gave me the answer I needed, and it was a wild card issue. Now, I still think that, she don't know what she's talking about, and I think it's probably something else going on. I will not be surprised if today when the update drops, if I'm unable to add it to the cluster. So if anybody here is playing on the cluster and is waiting for that mod to be added to the cluster, that's what I'm waiting on. It would have been added yesterday, but first of all, wildcard delayed the event, and then second of all, um, CurseForge, for some reason, doesn't have it on their website. I don't know. Yeah, well, their little intro to the website, the thing where you go and add it to the servers on the server side, they don't have it there. Search for Excellent Adventure, and it does not show up. So, um, but once the update hits, I will go on to the Mutardo thing, and I will add the mod to the cluster. We'll be taking off the Valentine's Day event. It's still active on the other maps, but just not on ours. So, anyway, to wrap things up here, guys. This is the beginning of it, right here. Tomorrow. We are going to venture out. We're not going to build this area. We're not going to building higher or anything out here because I am going. This is enough close, and I think that we'll be fine. We're going to Now we're going to go and um, we're die a lot tomorrow because we're going to be trying to find um, trying to get us some metal and some crystal to make a dynamo storage container, and we're going to be leveling ourselves up so we can be stronger, and we're going to be fighting things so we can try and seal baby dinos to grow up. We need to get crystal so we can make ourselves the dino balls. Um, like I said, I did make things on this mod playthrough a little easier for myself, just so that we're not sitting here forever trying to get started. Um, but as you can see, we got this thing set up, so we're in a safe location currently. And then tomorrow, the goal is to start venturing out and die a lot, get ourselves a bed made, and get ourselves a we have a respawn point that's not just putting us out in the wild somewhere. But if we do end up, we're gonna end up dying a lot tomorrow. We may or may not get a bed made tomorrow. I don't know. Sometimes I can get a bed made pretty easily when I do new playthroughs. Sometimes it takes a while because if you die somewhere, we can't get back to your bag. You got to start over, and you we'll just see how it goes. But I appreciate you guys for watching. This is the Primal Chaos mod playthrough. Um, I will be posting on the Gray Paradise Discord the different um, the different mods that we have on here. I'll post that, and also going to post in the comments on this video. I'll post the link to the Discord for Gray Paradise in case any of you guys would like to join the Gray Paradise cluster. Um, but thank you for watching, and if you like what you see, like and subscribe and share. Helps me a lot. Thank you very much and have a great day.